family. Also want to thank you guys. Thank you so very much. Turn this off so I can actually hear. Alright, looks like notifying your viewers that you're live. Thank you for joining us. As you guys get ready to come in, thank you so much. Please do, if you do not mind, post your zodiac sign. My name is Apostle Samuel Ela Jr. Brother Mario, thank you for joining us. I'm Apostle Samuel Ela Jr. and I am the pastor and apostle of Apostolic Faith of Jesus Night. Tonight is Bible study night. This is also Mercury. All right, Susan the Gemini, my sweetie, is here. All right, thank you guys so much. Brother Mario, Capricorn. God, as we get ready to chime in, please post your zodiac sign, because I also want you guys to know that my beliefs are deeply rooted in African tradition. If this is your first time in my lives, I'm a Sagittarian. My main goal is to teach knowledge, wisdom, understanding. All right, Kimberly. All right, Kimberly, the Cancer. All right, sweet cherry pie. Hey there, Pisces. All right, baby. All right, Quinita, Cancer. All right. Y'all chiming in. Now, let me tell y'all something. Leo's over here. Let me see any more zodiac signs over here. I'm a Sagittarian. My whole concept of teaching you zodiac so you guys will understand the purpose of understanding your personal energy. Your sun sign is your solar plexus. That's the energy that you put out to the world. Your moon sign is what you place with those that are close, near, and dear. My moon personally is in Aries, and my rising sign is, all right, Harriet, the Capricorn. Y'all ready for it tonight? That's what I'm talking about. If you guys have not ordered my shirts, you can find my shirts, Petty Pee-wee, on my website. Please do so as a support. If you have not Cash App that $1, please do so. Cash App $1, because one thing that I believe in as a Sagittarian, I'm not concerned about spectators. I only want participators. Come on here, somebody. When you are growing and you're developing, you want to make sure you understand and you know who participating in your life and who just spectating. Spectators can be mama, daddy, brother, sister, cousin. I need to know participators. Your friend could be more participator than your daddy. Your friend could be more participator than your mama. Come on here, somebody. People that going to put their hand to the plow in your life. All right? I also want to thank you, say to my TikTok fam. Hopefully tonight we're going to move. We're going to, all right, T. Carter in the house. All right now. She's my new favorite person. Ooh, that's a big deal. From a Scorpio, yes. All right, I take that. Hallelujah. Thank you so much for joining us. Now, I also want to thank you guys for, to my TikTok family. Hopefully that we move over 5,000 followers on my TikTok. We have been moving up, and for my new YouTube, you guys, we're almost at 500. We thank each and every one of you guys that are a part of my YouTube family. If you are not a part of my YouTube family, please subscribe to my YouTube page. We are also live on Facebook. And I want to say to all of my haters in Facebook land, yes, thank you for being with us as well, because we're going to talk about y'all tonight too. Oh, she said, you play too much. All right. All right. Now, the reason why we want to talk about this tonight, because I want anybody that is practicing or endeavoring to go into your spiritual journey. A lot of these things that I teach are universal. Doesn't matter. All right, Cancer, thank you so much. It doesn't matter your particular, in my opinion, it doesn't matter whether you're in Ifa, whether you're in Voodoo, whether you're in Christianity, whether you are a Muslim, whether you are in Lakumi, whether you are in Santeria. This is universal, and this is something that you're going to have to apply no matter what you practice in, because I look at your religion and tradition is vehicles. You still got to know how to drive no matter what religion or faith even if you're atheist, you still have your energy. It is universal. We all are a part of this process called energy. Now, one of my beliefs is to understand that everything is energy. You see smoke burning, I'm at the church, I'm burning my ancestor incense tonight. Now, let me explain why this is important. My title is Too Much Like Right. Those that do not know me, I'm very old school. So I may use a lot of parables and metaphors referencing the old times. But it is very... All right, my son has showed up. Trey, the Cancer in the house. That's my oldest. Now, too much like right. Let's get with it. I want to say hello to Pisces, Aries, Taurus, Geminis, Aquarius, Cancers, Capricorn, Leo, Sagittarius, Scorpios, Libras, and Virgos. Thank you so much for joining us. All right? Too much like right. What are we talking about, Apostle Lee? We're going to first start with Matthew, the 4th chapter. No, Matthew, the 6th chapter, 4 through 6. Matthew, my bad. I'm just going, this smoke getting in my eyes. And I forgot my glasses again. I apologize, y'all. Mark 6, 4 through 6. Mark, St. Mark, the 6th chapter, 4 through 6. I just found my glasses. I just ain't cleaned them. Mark 6, 4 through 6. Now this is what it says. But Jesus said unto them, a prophet is not without honor. Remember this, a prophet is not without honor. Here's the clause. But in his own country, among his own kin, and his own house. And he could there do no mighty work, save that he lay hands upon a few sick folk and healed them. Verse 6 says, and he marveled because of their unbelief. And he went round about the village, teaching. Now, why is this important, Apostle Ely? This is why this is important. Too many of you guys are expecting honor. All right, Jackie the Taurus in the house. Too many of you guys, when you start on your spiritual journey, you're looking for honor from family, your countrymen, people that grew up with you. The hardest people to get honor from is the people that think they know you. And why do I say think they know you? All right, Brother Johnny, thank you for sharing my live. And thank you guys for liking and clicking like up under my video. The reason why some of you cannot go further, because the people that you're around think they know you because they know your name. All right, Mama D, Sag is in the house. A lot of you guys cannot prosper in your business because you are trying to prosper with family. Everybody don't do well with family, especially if you're on your spiritual journey. Everybody don't do well in your city. Now, I'm going to tell you something. At 13 years old, my spiritual dad told me something that I ignored. And that's why I want to talk about this tonight. I ignored him. He said, you're going to have to leave where you come from because too many people don't want to see y'all family rise again. Too many people got a problem with the people in your family. Because my moon is in Aries, I thought I could fight my way through that process. Do you guys not know that I have prospered more in Fort Pierce? I have prospered more on the internet than I have prospered in my city. I have worked signs, wonders, and miracles, but nothing to the effect of the popularity that I have gotten or the fame I've gotten, because the Bible don't lie. You are a prophet. You may be a Tata. You may be a Mambo. You may be a card reader. You may be a Hugon. You may be all of that in a bag of chips, baby. What is hindering you is not your prayer life. What is hindering you is not the ceremony you came out. What is hindering you is not the spirits that you're working with. What is hindering you that you're trying to go against something that falls on all of our lives. A prophet or a medium is not without honor except among his own kin in his own country. When people think they know you, they may know your flesh. They may know your flesh by blood tie. But do they know the God that's on the inside of you? Do they know the purpose by which God has called you? And let me tell y'all something. Everybody ain't going to be like Mary. Mary knew that Jesus had a purpose on his life. And even she tried to hinder him. He told her at 12 years old, woman, I must be about my Father's business. Some of you guys do not understand that when people are trying to guide you in this thing, that some things you don't realize you have to let go of in order to actually grow. Sometimes that's where you are. Exactly. Come on here, somebody. Thank you, Brother Johnny. Thank you, each and every one of you guys. Now, let me explain something to you. A prophet is not without honor. Some of you feel like you are not, well, I'm a good person. Or all I want is the best for my family. Sometimes wanting the best for your family is leaving your family where they at and going on to the promised land. Be like Joseph. Joseph, by his own family, y'all hear me? Joseph's own family put him in the pit and sold him into slavery. But the time came, because the prophecy that was over Joseph's life could never come to pass if they hadn't done that. Because some of the things that your family has done to you, some of the things that people close to you have done to you, is actually putting you in alignment with your prophecy. How your husband treated you, how your wife treated you, is actually putting you in alignment to where God is trying to take you. Because in the truth is, you wouldn't go no further. If you had the full support of family, you would not obey God. If you had the full support of your husband, your wife, you wouldn't obey God. Because many of us won't be honest with ourselves, because we are expecting people, especially if we feel like they know who we are. Well, you heard what they prophesied about me. That don't mean none to them. Joseph's brothers heard the prophecy. Joseph's father and mother heard the prophecy. Because I'm going to tell you something. Even the things that I am doing right now, my mother, my family knew about it. They weren't ignorant, and they still treated me like I was a nobody. Huh? Let me explain something to y'all. I can tell you about this life because I have lived it. Because a lot of you guys look at where God has brought me. But I'm not the favorite in my family. I'm not the favorite on either side. I ain't the favorite on my daddy's side. I ain't the favorite on my mother's side. Did anybody just hear me? Because some of y'all think being somebody's favorite is it's a blessing in a sense. Brother Mario, this just went off. TikTok did. Brother Mario. All right, we're going to keep on going on. They shut down. So, Aries in the house. Y'all give me a second to try to see if this is going to reboot for TikTok. They ain't want to hear this. What? Do you already got it? So here we go. You still with me, Sherry Pie? Now, the reason why I want to talk about this and I keep sharing this information is because if some of you guys do not get the knowledge of this, you're going to really struggle when it comes to walking your spiritual walk. You're going to really struggle when it comes to you manifesting what God has for you. And Matthew 4, verse 24. Matthew 4, verse 24. Matthew, the 4th chapter, verse 24. Now, it says, this is talking about Jesus. We're talking about too much like right. Matthew 4:24 says, and his fame went out throughout of all Samaria, and they brought unto him all the sick people that were taken with divers diseases and torment, and those which were possessed with devils, those which were lunatic, and those that had palsy, he healed them. Now, why is this important? Because a lot of you guys going to miss out on this. It's the people that are not blood that are going to show you more honor. It's the people that meet you for the very first time. I got more support coming from people that just met me on TikTok, met me on YouTube, met me in a social setting in revivals, than you going to get at home. Let me explain something to you guys. Let your gift make room for you, and it will bring you before great and mighty men. And then when your fame, let me tell y'all something about family. Let me tell y'all something about people that think you know you. When other people come and begin to brag on you, they're going to look at you like you come from outer space, because they're going to say, well, who are you talking about, Petty Pee-wee? Yes, I'm talking about he laid hands on me and I was healed. He prophesied to me and it came to pass. He spoke a word and it was fulfilled. He the one told me that this was going to happen. They're going to look at you as though you are some strange person, because they have their own idea or perception about who you are. I'm going to say that again. If you do what I'm trying to tell you, thank you guys for coming back with me. I don't know what happened, but TikTok, it just went off. But let me explain this. As somebody that is not the favored on either side of my family, it didn't stop. Let me just tell y'all something. Because some of y'all struggling. Let me explain it to you like this. Let me go on over here. Romans 2:11. I'm going to break this down to you. Yes, baby. I don't know what's going on, but we're going to keep it moving. Romans, the 12th chapter. No, Romans, the 2nd chapter, verse 11. And let me tell y'all something. This ain't throwing no shade on nobody. Because this is why it's important for you to know your destiny. This ain't for you to get mad. Joseph, when God blessed him to be where he was not mad with his brothers for doing what he did. He realized that it was for him to get where he was. See, when you understand that no weapon formed against you shall prosper, it don't mean that certain things ain't going to take place in your life, but it won't prosper. Whatever they intended will not work, because your purpose will outweigh what they're doing. Come on here, somebody. Romans 2:11 says this. For there is no respect of person with God. There is no respect of person with God. And the reason why I want to talk about myself, because yes, I'm going to talk about David. David was not the favorite. David was not the favorite, y'all. When the man of God, Prophet Samuel, came down to Jesse's house, he was about to anoint everybody, every brother that he had. God spoke to the prophet, said, no, not that one. No, not that one. No, not that. He said, well, you sent me down to, it got to be, he asked the father, he said, do you have another son? He said, yeah, but he don't meet the criteria to become. Let me tell y'all something. Y'all want to have some church tonight? Even his father did not feel that he met the criteria to be anointed king. He said, yeah, I got another one, but he's scrawny. See, it don't matter what your daddy think about you. It don't matter what your mama think about you. It don't matter what your brothers and your sisters think about you. What matters is what God has spoken concerning your life. A lot of you guys right now trapped at 50 years old, 60 years old, 70 years old about what your mama said, what your daddy said, what your cousin said, what your grandma said, what your uncle said, family done said. But I want to know, do you believe what God has said for your life? Do you believe what the Eloah done said? What you said the Arisha said to your life? Everybody in my family got a prophecy over their life. Everybody in my family got something that done been spoken over their life. Huh? Let me tell y'all something. I walked in Pastor Ferguson's church, and I was in the backside of the church. I don't know this lady, prophetess Griffith at the time, before she got married. And I was in the back of this church with my head down, actually. And she called to me. She was in the front of the church. And she spoke, and somebody was next to me, and they hit my arm to let me know that she was talking to me. So listen to this. She said to me, she said, man of God, I'm going to show y'all that I still didn't catch on. I was 19 at the time this prophecy was given to me, in somebody else's church, by another preacher that was not even the pastor of the church. And Prophetess Griffith said, they say that your powers come from Satan, but God said not so. And she began to prophesy to me about the works that I was going to do. And she said, you are the next on the throne. Come on here, somebody. Huh? And see, let me explain something to y'all. See, a lot of times when you hear the prophecy about somebody else in your bloodline, you think that prophecy is going to keep you from getting what God got for you. Because a lot of you guys don't want to admit this, but you don't believe that God got a cattle on 1,000 hills. The throne that was promised to me had nothing to do with dethroning somebody else in my bloodline. Come on here, somebody. See, a lot of times when y'all hear certain things, you minimize your mind. See, when Joseph was given that he was going to be in the position that he was given, The father said, shall me and your mother bow down to you? Not only did mom and daddy have a problem, but his brothers and sisters had a problem. But God was going to raise Joseph up in somebody else's house. I want you to hear this, mama. I want you to hear this, daddy. I want you to hear this, auntie. I want you to hear this, uncle. I want you to hear this, cousin. I want you to hear this, bloodline. You cannot stop what God has for somebody. Huh? Are y'all hearing me? Because what you think about your son, what you think about your daughter, what you think about your cousin, what you think about your uncle does not matter in the mind of God. Are y'all hearing me? You can undermine it all you want, but in the end, like it was for David, David still sat on the throne. Huh? Even though his daddy didn't think he was good enough, even though his brothers didn't think he was worthy enough, but Joseph still in Potiphar's house. See, God will send you to other places for your fame, for God to be able to sanction you. Because one thing family can't do, they can't stop the evidence. One thing bloodline can't do, they can't stop the evidence. See, a lot of you guys right now, and I'm telling you, you can't get healed because you mad with daddy. You can't get delivered because you still mad with mama because of what she said to you to your face. So what? You couldn't even imagine some of the things that was said. I've been called a poor root man. I've been called all kind of stuff. I'm talking about by bloodline. Huh? Some of you think that you're ready for this life. You better understand that your relationship with what God got for you got nothing to do with who supports you, who on your side, or who's against you. It has all to do with purpose and plan. Now, why I wanted to bring up the prophecy that was given to me. They thought because I sat on the throne, that means somebody else was going to be dethroned. See, when Jesus was born, Herod was king. And Herod heard that a king was being born. So because Herod thought Jesus was coming for his throne, he set out a mandate to kill all the boys that were born around a certain time. See, when you think somebody coming for your seat, you will begin to undermine their purpose. When you think somebody is coming for your elect, is anybody hearing me? You will begin to set out, even though you will pretend that you're glad. Like Herod, the king, he said, I want to bless the new king. Come on here, somebody. See, they will even come in your life and say, I'm so glad God going to anoint you. God has spoken this. Baby, they don't mean that. Huh? They will help everybody but you. They will support everybody but you. It's going to be very obvious they got a problem. Huh? But let me tell you what happened. When Herod went out to try to kill all these baby boys, Jesus the Yahshua, still sat on the throne. But what King Herod didn't know, that the throne that was meant for Jesus had nothing to do with his throne. King Herod died on his throne. And Jesus still ascended. His throne was at the right hand of the Father. Did anybody just catch that? King Herod thought he came for an earthly throne. And God sent Jesus for a heavenly throne. A lot of you guys right now, when you hear somebody going to get promoted on the job, you think that's your position they're going out. And then you start undermining. You ain't got to tell the truth to me. Tell it to yourself. Because it's too much like right. See, in order to get honor and for people to do right with you, they got to actually acknowledge who they are and why they have certain problems with you. There's room for all. Exactly. There's room for everybody. But everybody don't believe that. Because when we hear certain things, you think you can, you know what? If you don't win the Miss Universe pageant, you want it all burned down. If you ain't the top of the Christmas tree, you don't want no Christmas. Because that's too much like right. It ain't enough for you to be the lady of the lake and hold Excalibur in your hand. You want to be King Arthur. It ain't enough that God have purposed you to be John the Baptist, the forerunner for Jesus. And Jesus said that John the Baptist was the greatest among all the prophets, but you want to be the Christ. You want to be the Messiah. You want to be the head honcho, because it's not enough for you to be used by God. It's not enough for you to have purpose and destiny. It's not enough for you to be blessed. You want to be the top dog in your family. And you're going to hurt everybody in there because you ain't the one. Because to do that is too much like right. Let me get on to this. I want to talk about this. It said in Romans 2:11, God has no respect of person. Proverbs 24, and we're going to be done with it. Proverbs, I told y'all guys, post your zodiac. Post your zodiac. I'm trying to help you. I done already been through this stuff. Huh? Guess what? I'm more man now than the woman that birthed me thought I would ever be. Huh? I'm more masculine. I'm stronger. I'm more wise and more successful than she could even imagine. Even the people that may birth you in the world may not even imagine you being a king. Tamala, a man sings the song, I Can Only Imagine. Huh? Whitney Houston said, who could imagine a king? A lot of times, even the people, the lineage that you were birthed out, don't see great things in your life. And sweetheart, sir, it's okay. It's okay. They don't have to. What is being spoken in your life? Hey, my Capricorn, Miss Brooks, thank you. What is being spoken in your life? We got Proverbs 24 and 23. Oh, we want to talk about favoritism. We want to talk about favoritism. And a lot of you guys, you can't get healed because you want the favorite. Huh? I done had my feelings hurt. But when you grow up, the Bible says when you were young, when you was a child, you behaved as a child, you spake as a child. But you grown now. You done actually took that behavior into your spiritual practice. You done actually took that into your spiritual practice. Huh? Proverbs 24:23 says this. These things also belong to the wise. It is not good to have respect of a person in judgment. A lot of you guys right now don't know how to survive when the tables are against you. When favoritism is being done on the job. You qualify and somebody else get the job that's unqualified. But because they know the boss, or they done marry, or they done have it. Because there are all kind of things where people get favoritism. Even in life. How do you win when man favors somebody? I'm going to say that again. How do you win as a Capricorn? How do you win as a Sag? How do you win as an Aquarius? How do you win as a Scorpio? What God has for you is for you. No matter, I still am prospering in spite of the favoritism that went on in my family, on both sides. I still got a place to stay. I still got a car to drive. I still generate money. I still look good. I'm still fine. I'm still sexy. I'm still successful. See, you don't have to be the favorite. You just need to be favored. I'm going to say that again real slow for y'all. You don't have to be the favorite in the family. You just need favor from God. Did y'all hear me? Right now will change your life. Right now, if you were praying right now and you get that stuff out your heart against your sister that your mama favored, or your brother that your daddy favored, if that's meant for you, sir, if that meant for you, ma'am, you're still going to get it. Cause ain't nobody favor is greater than God. Because when God favored you, see the deal between Joseph and David, Joseph had his father's favor and God's favor. David only had God's favor. Did y'all hear me? Joseph had his daddy's favor and God's favor. David only had what? God's favor. Now for the slow it way down. Well, thank you for sharing my life. David did not have his father's favor. He only had God's. He became king. Joseph had God's favor and his father's favor, and he only became ruler over Potiphar's house. So I'm going to say this. I would rather have God's favor and become king or become queen. Did y'all hear me? See, some of you guys, instead of trying to please God or please the ancestors or please the Aloas or the Inkisi, you trying to please everybody because you want to get in favor with man. With man, things are impossible. But with God, all things are possible. See, when you pray from now on, are you praying from a mindset of understanding? Do you understand? They're not going to do right by you because they think you coming for what they got. I'm going to say that again. They're not going to do right by you, sir. They're not going to do right by you, ma'am, because it's too much like right. The evidence, I'm still waiting on everybody in my bloodline talking about everybody anointed. But I'm the only one out here casting out devils. I'm the only one out here breaking curses. I'm the only one out here raising the dead. We got a couple that can preach. We got a couple that can do a little sin. But I'm the only one that got a track record of fame and fortune. I'm the only one been in the magazines and on TV for doing these works. He said, these signs shall follow them that believe. I ain't seen none of them. They always talk, oh, I'll cast out spirit. Well, why the people ain't talking about it? When Jesus healed, the Bible said that the people began to say what was done. Now, when you get up, you talking about what you doing. I ain't seen it yet. I'm 48. What y'all gonna wait till I'm 60? Huh? How long do it take for you to acknowledge? But to acknowledge that is you can't acknowledge who I am, because if you acknowledge who I am, you have to admit why you didn't help, why you didn't support, because you got respect of a person. Huh? You already got your team. So therefore, when I don't come around, don't give me no problem, because I'm petty. Y'all hear me? I'm petty Pee-wee. Huh? I'm not the petty Pee-wee you think I am. I'm the petty Pee-wee that God has favored. Huh? Because I want all of you, once you start out on your spiritual journey, I want you to understand that. You don't have to be the favorite in the family to have a good life. You don't have to be the favorite to have a good relationship. You don't have to be the one that they think gonna go that far. It don't matter. All that matters is how you run your race. Okay, are you listening to me, Pisces? Are you listening to me, Taurus? Are you listening to me, Aries? Are you listening to me, Gemini? Aquarius? Are you listening, Cancer? Are you listening, Capricorn? Are you listening, Leo? Are you listening, Sagittarius? Scorpio? Are you listening? Libra? Are you listening? Virgo? Can I get a who? Are y'all listening? Because when you start this spiritual journey and you keep looking at what's your blood tie and you looking for honor from them, it ain't coming. He was hindered from doing mighty works and healing more people. Thank you so much. He was hindered, y'all, because they thought they knew who he was. They're not going to take you there. They're not going to take you to the promised land. God got to take you there. Spirit got to take you there. My gift. Do y'all look at me real good? To Gifford, Wabassa, Fort Pierce, Port St. Lucie, all you Negroes that could have helped. I know why you ain't helped, but you can't stop what God got for me. I know why you ain't sent that dollar. I asked you to send $1, you wouldn't do it. I asked you to buy a t-shirt, you won't do it, because you're a spectator. But I want you to watch what God do. Just in a little while, we are probably all over 5,000. Watch what God do. And then you know them same people that were spectating gonna act like they've been there your supporter the whole time. These are the people you better watch. These are the people when they're in need of your gift. These are the people when they're in need of your power, when they're in need of your talent. These are the people going to tell you, listen, I've been there the whole time. I knew you can do it. They're lying. But it's okay, because at that point, you should be like Joseph, understanding your purpose. I appreciate you not supporting me because you helped me to see God could supply all my needs according to his riches and glory. I appreciate every family member that, in spite of what was said about me, in spite of what was done to me, I appreciate you that you supported me. I appreciate every family member, whether you were an aunt, whether you were an uncle, whether you are a cousin. If you gave anything towards anything that I've done, I appreciate you. But the rest of you all, I want you to know, I realize you are a spectator. And I realize that you are in competition with me. But there is no competition, because you can't run in my lane. Huh? You can't do what I do, because God gave it. That's right. T. Carter said, prepare a table for you in the presence of your enemies. Because your bloodline is also your adversary. Your bloodline will be at work against you, trying to slow you down, if not try to stop you at all. Huh? All right, let's get to it. When you say, Apostle Elin, I want to read, let me tell y'all something. I love when they see God shine in my life. Huh? See, I don't have to go and get somebody to do a reading for me. I can read for myself. Huh? Anytime I ever got a reading, it was already stuff that I already knew. Because guess what? God is going to say the same thing. If you ain't fulfilled the task, you ain't fulfilled the help. Let me tell y'all something. When it comes down to spirituality, you better make sure that you know who you are. And you need to understand, if you expecting them to do it, they ain't going to do it too much like right. Some of you right now could cash out that $1 bill. I got enough subscribers to cash out $1. Some of you guys, I ain't talking to you. You already done it. I already got you. But some of you guys, you eat from my table. You eat from my table, you won't even tip me. Y'all hear me? She said, I'm going to get a pink shirt. Do it come in pink? No, it just come in white and black. All right. I want to say thank you to Julie McKenzie for cashing out her $1. Jacqueline Brown for cash apping her $1. Quinita Bell for cashing apping her $1. Diane Brown for cash apping, and Rakia Sherry for cashing apping her $1. Appreciate y'all. I just need to know who participated. Huh? Hey there, baby. That's my Libra. I didn't come on last night because I had to do a lot of court case work. I had a lot of work to do, and I wasn't going to be able to I can't do this because it take a lot of my energy to do this. Whether y'all know it or not, it take a lot for me to do this. So if you guys want me to read for you tonight, please be on my YouTube account. I don't have the instant here with me tonight, but let me explain this to you. Cash App $20. Those that don't want to read but want to support, cash out $1. I appreciate it. And the reason why I say this, y'all, your growth is going to come through strangers. I'm going to say that again. Your growth, I told y'all in the beginning of the year, strangers are going to be a blessing. Mama Susan talked to me today again. God done bless her bank account again. Here's a woman on fixed income, and God keep moving. Strangers. All right, Scorpio. Strangers. People that don't even know you are going to be a blessing in you. People that don't saw you for the first time, going to be a blessing. He said, I will cause men to give into your bosom. Good measure, pressed down, shaken together, and running over. See, this is something you got to believe. You have to be persuaded in your own mind, like Paul said. This ain't something you got to be looking for other people to convince them. You got to be convinced. Too many of you guys want to convince other people. I'm not here to convince nobody. Did y'all hear me? I'm here to share knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. My son is on my YouTube account. He'll tell you. I have not made my kids go to church after I have raised them up. I told them you're going to need God for yourself. All of you guys that think you're going to go and get reading, these people, I don't care how many cars they flip for you. I don't care how much prophecy you get. You the one got to walk out your prophecy. You got to walk out your affirmation. You the one got to walk out your dream. They said nothing come to a sleeper but a dream. And when you have the dream, you got to get up and make it happen. Are y'all hearing me? Apostle Ely, you need a Zelle account. I got a Zelle account, sweetheart. All you got to do is put in my my what? My personal phone number? Oh, I ain't finna do that. No, I ain't finna get, only my closest people got my, but you can, if you use my my Manifested Lion, it'll go, I got an account there. If you want to do that, I appreciate it. Just type in, if you use my Manifested Lion at AOL, I'll still get it. I got multiple accounts. You want a t-shirt? All you got to do is go on my website. And it's right on my website. My shirt's on the website. I appreciate that, sweetheart. I appreciate that. All right, let me tell y'all something. Teresa, for a reading. Teresa, Cancer. All right. Here we go. Hold on. We're going to read for Teresa the Cancer. I'm actually burning my ancestor incense in the church. And Brother Johnny out there, I got me 2 Cancer I'm reading for. All right. Hold on, y'all. I got to pull this table because I'm not sitting at my other table. All right. Let me, hold on. All right. Okay. So I can read here. All right, here we go. Okay. I don't want to get out of there. All right. We're reading for Teresa the Cancer. Appreciate it. Let me light this ancestor incense. I feed my spirit and my ancestors even in my church. If you got a business, feed your ancestors inside your business. They the one gonna help you. They want to see you win. Hear these words which I speak as I call to thee. Reveal and bring to my light of my eyes that which is going on for Teresa the Cancer. Teresa the Cancer. Teresa the Cancer. Show me that which is in the dark, bring it to the light of my eyes. As I call upon thee, that which is in the dark, hearken, and bring it to the light of my eyes. Show me what is going on with Teresa the Cancer. Ediosai. There it is. Ebasa. Got my connection. Ediosai. Thank you, Lord. All right, here we go. Teresa the Cancer. Your first card. All right, here we go. This is her first card, Teresa. All right, Sherry Pie, thank you so much. Kuf He Va. Teresa the Cancer. It says purifying light banishes the unseen ominous forces and deactivates harmful influences that may be lurking nearby, especially those that dwell inside me. Stress dissolves, pressure is released, balance and positive energy permeate my being and my world. This card right here, Teresa the Cancer, this is talking about you dealing with some situation that are stressful, and you're also dealing with some certain pressures that are going on right now. Because this is your first card. This is what you need to be paying attention to. Balance and creating positive energy. It also talks about purifying. So what I would encourage you, Teresa, I have on my website my bath cleanser, but you also need to deal with actually that the incense that I call oil of gladness would be good for you, and mental clarity for this Cancer. Your second card, this is her second card, Teresa the Cancer. Lamed Va Va. It says, using this name, I can activate direct dial to God. I take in the name I dial. I connect. My truest prayers are answered at the speed of light. Teresa, this is, by this being your middle card, to me, this is talking about showing me that you have been praying. And I want you to know that because this is your middle card present, that your prayers will be answered. But the reason why I'm going to look back on this first card, your prayers are being answered, which is creating a change in your life, which is creating the stress, which is creating the pressure. When you're asking God to do something in your life and you're saying, I'm tired of going through this, tired of dealing with this. When you start petitioning like that, change is going to come. And what happens is Cancers don't like to move quickly. And there's changes are moving at the speed of light. There's transformation going on with you, Teresa, the Cancer. This is your third card. Right here. Your third card, Teresa Cancer. Daled Nun Yud. It says, my eyes and heart remain focused on the end goal. Here it is again. On the end goal at all times. I awaken the persistence and the passion to never, and that means never to ever settle for less. The outcome card here is talking about if you focus your mind, with your eyes is your mind. The eyes is the window of the soul. Your heart, where you believe at. If those chakras come into unison, you're going to be able to get to your end goal, the end outcome. Also, it's talking about being persistent. And it's also saying that if you do not settle for less. Oh, you never. Okay, I got you, hon. Michelle, text me so I can so it's a reminder. Just text me in my she got my private number. Text me so I know. So I remember, I should say. All right, Teresa. Next is Brother Johnny. Brother Johnny got me 2 cancers back to back. Guys, make sure you posting your zodiac sign. Follow me on my YouTube account. All right. Johnny, the Cancer. That which is in the dark, bring it to the light. That which is in the dark, bring it to the light. That which is in the dark, bring it to the light. That which is in the dark, bring it to the light. Here we go. What to focus? To focus on. The Cancer. This is a male Cancer. All right, Pisces. This is your first card, Johnny, the Cancer. Hey, Ayin. It says, like attract like. When I emulate the Creator's love for all humankind, I bring love into my own life. I create harmony between myself and other people and between humanity and the natural world. This first card is talking about the law of attraction. Remember, whether you're male or female, you have frequency. It's talking about making sure you're walking in harmony and vibrating what you want to come. That's what you need to be focused on. Then your second card. All right, Cancer. Got another Cancer over here in TikTok land. Samek Yud Tet. I free myself from all selfishness, envy, anger, and self-pity by rejecting these negative temptations. This is your middle card, which is your present situation. I am free to invoke this name, thereby igniting miracles in my life. There are miracles taking place right now. My reading was on point. That really was. Oh my God. All right there. Thank you so much, sweetie. Thank you. I appreciate, and I also, Teresa, I thank you so much for allowing me to read you in front of everybody. That takes guts. Brother Johnny, this card is talking about removing certain negativity about how you feel about the situation, because miracles are happening. Things did not go the way that your opponent wanted them to go. You still are operating in defying nature. That's what, let me explain something to y'all. Anybody that asks God for a miracle, or you are looking for miracles, remember, it has to go again. This is supernatural going against natural order. What was supposed to happen. That's what y'all don't get. When something is supposed to happen and God intervenes, when somebody intends for something to happen against you, then God, the Spirit intervenes and it goes another direction. I ain't getting in this business in front of y'all, but I'm trying to say something to him. Brother Mario, can you make Trey a monitor? Only I can? Up on my computer. Okay. Your third card, Mem Va Mem. By meditating on these letters, I push the rewind and erase on my spiritual video. I am purified in my present life by correcting my transgressions from my lives in the past. This is still talking about correcting things that are trying to happen in the past. Now look at this. It said, this is your outcome card. I can also use this name to purify my physical environment from spiritual impurities. This is showing me that as you continue to do your blockbuster, you actually need stronger work. I'm going to say this. I'm telling you how I figure out to say this. You have to meet your adversaries with greater energy than they are coming against you. Yes, some of you guys are praying. Some of you guys are doing incense. But there are certain you guys are doing lighting candles and stuff like that. That is good. But then when your opponent is doing heavier work, you have to beat that work with greater work. And a lot of you guys still trying to, let me tell y'all something. I have certain clients doing work in the thousands of dollars range. If your opponent is outspending you in trying to bring you down, and you still, they spending thousands and you spending hundreds, or you spending $100, or you spending $40, sir, ma'am, if they got more passion about bringing you down than you got passion in rising and conquering them. A lot of times when I do work for people, I have to meet a lot of your enemies with more energy than you actually financing. That's just being. All right, Miss Barbara, I got you. A lot of you guys, when you get what you pay for, I'm just leave that right there. If they outspending you, they gonna outdo you. Match or overdo that. Exactly. I don't like, if y'all in a swimming pool and y'all both swimming in the swimming pool and y'all trying to win the gold medal, if they more hungry than you, the Bible said, if you hunger and thirst after righteousness, thou shalt be filled. If somebody more aggressive and more hungry than you, they gonna outdo you. Because they more into it. You might be more talented, but they more hungry. They gonna go further. Miss Brooks, we finna do your, is that, oh, Miss Brooks, do you want to read it? Brother Mario trying to figure it out, so I'll know what to do. But all right, thank you though. Yeah, we doing good over here. I hope you guys that are watching me and been following me, I hope that you guys are part of my YouTube and also my Patreon. Those that do not have a part of my Patreon, please, Shade, thank you so much. Hopefully that you guys are part of my Patreon family as well. It's only $5 a month. And if you do not mind supporting Apostle Eli, let me say this. I'm going to say this again. Y'all know I like to be real with you. Laura want me to read for her? Okay, no, just wanted to. Oh, thank you so much, Miss Brooks. I appreciate that. All right, I'm going to do Laura the Scorpio. You just joined. Thank you. That's what I'm talking about. Let me tell y'all something. I'm an action person. I'm a fire sign. I'm about that action. I appreciate it. Just found you. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Cash App $1 shows me that you are a participator. Supporting my products on there shows me that you really want to learn. So therefore, when you come across my screen or you come through my email, yes, I'm going to pay more attention to you because I see that you are invested in me and what I do, okay? This ain't nobody showing favoritism. I'm looking at those ones that are investing in me because that means to me you take me seriously. All right? So we're going to do Laura, the Scorpio. All right, let me smoke these cards. I just had. Oh, there it is, right in front of me. Laura the Scorpio. Did you guys see my video? Women, please, men are watching you. Make sure you are supporting men that are doing something positive and effective with their life. Do not be out here supporting these men that ain't trying to make them look like a man. That ain't gonna work. Ain't gonna do but frustrate you. If I'm so true and I'm so on point, make sure that you supporting Apostle Eli. Who? She want to read it? Michelle, that's my Libra. That's my Libra. I love my Libra. Y'all, I ain't gonna tell it, but I appreciate y'all. I know y'all got it from me. I got some people that financially support my ministry and allow me to do. I'm gonna buy some more lights in here so I can do this. And Laura, I'm finna read for you, but I gotta wait till this smoke calm down, cause my ancestors may enjoy it, but it's getting to me, especially that tobacco. There we go. These spirits. See how it going in my face? My spirits, they eating this stuff up. All right. Laura the Scorpio, here we go. Hear these words which I speak as I call to thee that which is in the dark concerning Laura the Scorpio. Laura the Scorpio. Idiosaya. Rabandidididibisi. Show me that which is in the dark, bring it to the light. Show me that which is in the dark, bring it to the light. Ebasandidididokosaya. Ibandidididibisi. Ebasa. First thing coming up, something about a relationship. Ebo sandidididokosaya. Rabasi. Rabasi. Laura the Scorpio. Here we go. Your cards. Scorpio. Woo. I hear the Lord say, ain't you tired? Laura Scorpio, your first card. That's right. Pray for my Lord. Y'all should see how much incense I be burning. Your first card, Laura, is Mem Zadok Resh. It says, I perceive the balance and harmony that fills all creation, especially in hardship, challenges, and tests that I now must face throughout life. With the power of this name, I arise in the strength to pass all of those tests, to rise to a higher levels of being, and to gain joy and fulfillment that accompany true spiritual transformation. Y'all know that Scorpio is all about transformation. Okay, Laura, let's walk with this. Let's see what's going on with Laura. It says, I unlock the change of ego and achieve freedom. Now, this is telling me, Laura, that you are being challenged right now with some spiritual tests. There's some stuff going on with you right now, but it's not for you to suffer. What's going on right now is challenging you to become more spiritual and to rise to a higher level. As we say in the church, a greater anointing. Are y'all hearing me? Now, what's also, I'm going to say this. You're going from, Laura, from caterpillar to butterfly. While I'm saying that, your second card. Let's walk with this. Laura, this is what's going on. This is your middle card, which is your present. Resh Aleph He. It says, with this name as my compass, the path towards my spiritual home is illuminated. Look at this, God. Y'all look at this. This talking about this Scorpio going through some transformation right now. Now her middle card saying presently her spiritual house, which is the inner house. It said, I regain my bearings with every step I take, and each moment that passes, I feel comfort, confidence, and a stronger sense of direction. Right now, this is where Psalm 23, Laura is seeking guidance right now. And it says the guidance is coming from within. And as you move forward, you're going to be more comforted, you're going to have more confidence, and you're going to have a stronger sense of direction. This is going on in your life because transformation from you going from that walking stage, a crawling stage as the caterpillar to it's time to fly, Laura. The reason why you're having issues in your life, because remember, you are ruled by Mars as well as Scorpio, Pluto, I meant. Pluto is about transformation. But that Mars energy is about drive and passion. Right now, you're in the midst of a situation where things are being changed and being challenged because transformation is taking place. This is whether you want it or not. This is your third card. Come on here. This is your third card, Laura. The Scorpio. Mem Nun Deled. It said, what am I afraid of? With this name, the courage to conquer my fear now rises within me. By proactively confronting my fears at seed level, I yank them out by the root and remove them entirely from my being. Lord, this transformation, your last outcome card, talks about you attacking things at seed level. Before things get chaotic, before things get out of control, confront the situation, confront your fears. Now remember, Scorpio is also about the unknown. So this means that there's something stirring in your life. I don't know if you are trying to, you're prophesying, you're trying to operate in your gift or not, but this is talking about the unknown. And as you confront the unknown, as you deal with what God has really called on your life, it said that they will give you the courage to confront what you are afraid of. And with knowledge comes power, Laura. Once you gain knowledge, then you can walk in the truth of your real destiny. Right now, you're not walking in your real destiny. Right now, you're about to, because that's in your middle card. But you are seeking knowledge, and knowledge is removing fear. I like this card. This means that's because I got Scorpio energy in my chart. This is when you fit to walk into your trueness. Yes, not who people think you are, who people want you to be, not who the church world think you is. You're gonna start walking into your divinity. Yes. Who next? I'm gonna tell you, Laura, on my website, if I was you, I would use my bath cleanser, my roll opening, and my oil of gladness. Because once you move forward, this reading says you're gonna have the courage to do so. But once you move forward, you already know they're gonna have problems. So you're gonna have to make sure you got protection. I got some of these bracelets on my website, my protection bracelets, and then bless me, and I consecrate them on my altar. And then guess what? You don't have to worry about them haters. All that negative energy, because they ain't gonna understand the transformation. And it's not for them to understand anyway. A lot of y'all think y'all transformations are about people understanding. It don't matter if they don't understand. Jesus at 12 years old didn't even care if his mama understood. We good? Okay. Now guys, listen. Possibly it is a little over an hour. Once again, if you guys are trying to grow, trying to understand, trying to go to my YouTube account. I have a lot of videos on there. You want the brain oil? When you want to learn to join my Patreon, invest in your spirituality. All this walking around needlessly being ignorant is your personal choice. And a young lady, she wanted me to do some work for her, and she was going through something. And I told you guys, your spirit will, if this is something you're supposed to do, and your spirit, it is going to make a way for you. This ain't something if you know that you need certain things, ask your spirit and let your spirit. So she was so excited. She wanted me to start a certain work, but she wanted to be able to pay on it. So she said, she didn't even realize where it came from. But God made a way for her, right? She sent the money to start her process. And when I say start her process, I'm talking about $500. Because some of you guys think somebody said, no. The people that really get my services, they spend up here. A lot of you guys, those products are the same thing. Consider those products on my website like if you had a flat tire, you went and bought some Fix-A-Flat. Those products will help you, assist you with your traumas. But if you want work, then you need to ask for that. I got things on there that help you with your court cases, that will help you with your health, that will help you with your relationships. But then there are other people that understand that they are more than just that. Absolutely. Those are the people that want me to do real work. Huh? Because I'm not going to do $5,000 work for $20, $15, not even $1,500. No, some of you guys want real in-depth. You want to be connected with certain ancestors and spirit. That stuff take a lot of energy out of me. That take money. That take resources, okay? So, yes, mental clarity. That is an excellent thing. But I give y'all a lot in those products, okay? All right? So my name is Apostle Ely. I appreciate each and every one of you guys, and I did miss you guys, and it was hard not to get on yesterday, but I knew I had to get down and I had to do work because people were paying me. They donated some money to me for me to be on these cases. I had some court cases I had to handle. Okay? I appreciate each and every one of you. I appreciate your support. I appreciate you following me. I appreciate you tuning in. I want to say before I leave, I want to thank once again those that cash out the $1. Julie McKinney, Jacqueline Brown, Conita Bell, Diane Brown, Rakia Cherry, and each. When we come on tomorrow, whoever cash out me, I appreciate it. Apostle, you are right on with that word for me. All right. I hear that all the time, baby. I appreciate that. And if I'm on time, well, if y'all say that I'm always accurate, I'm always on time, then what's the hold up? What up, Larriton? You know I'm looking for you. You know I'm looking for you. Huh? And let me tell y'all, don't be shy. I don't want no Nicodemuses in my life. I want everybody in the daylight. We day walkers. We vampires, but we day walkers. Huh? All right? To my TikTok family, make sure you guys are subscribing to my YouTube page. I appreciate you. I appreciate all of my Patreon supporters. I appreciate each and every one of you that come in. If you don't even spend, just giving me an ear, giving me an opportunity to share my knowledge, wisdom, and understanding with you. All right? But you ain't gonna get no service. No support, no service. Okay? But other than that, I appreciate you, TikTok. Love you. See you guys tomorrow. That's right. My name Carol Ann tonight. I'm walking in the light. All right. God bless you guys. I did that wrong. And to you, hey, that came in. Apostle, not looking. You being petty. You got wait till you get your shirt. Yes, we gonna do this thing. I want to say thank you to Kimberly Pendleton, Kimberly Dawkins, Larriton, McNeely, Laura, Michelle, Mario, Miss G, T. Carter, Susan, Trey Ruffin, my son, my oldest. Miss Barbara, thank you for the Cash App, just because. I appreciate that. Also, did I, cherry pie, my cherry pie. And then Miss G, did I get her? Teresa, Mr. Brother Johnny. Huh? I didn't hear you. Sister Jackie. Oh, there you go, just showed up on there. Sister Jackie, I just seen it. That's the Taurus. I'll make sure I got everybody. But I appreciate each and every one of you guys for doing what you do. All right, much love. Thank you so much, and good night, sweet Irene.